Welcome back, you gorgeous weirdos. I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, happy 4th of July. Holy smokes, I can't believe it's already July. And I figured, what better way to celebrate than with some bomb pop nails? I have never done this, but I've seen it all over social media, and I'm like, I need to do this because they're so freaking cute. But we're going to do it with eyeshadow pigment. You don't have to. You can use dip powder or pigment powder or whatever you have on hand. I just happen to have this eyeshadow palette that I've had for a million years, so that's what I'm going to use. I am going to go ahead and get my peel base on. I'm going to do it off camera though, just to save a little bit of time. Peel base is on and dry, so we're going to get right into dipping. Now, I'm using dip powder as my white, but if you're not a dip girly, you don't have to use white dip powder for this. You can use white gel polish, white regular polish, white polygel, acrylic, whatever it is you want to use. Go ahead and use, but I'm going to do a base of white. And then basically, I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush a little bit later with that eyeshadow pigment powder, and we're going to stain the white with the blue and the red and create that bomb pop look. Oh my god, I wanted to eat my nails so bad. Okay, so I'm going to use my Azure Beauty dip liquids because if you know, you know. And I'm going to use Whipped Cream Bikini from Sassy Mouth Dip Powder, my all-time favorite white ever. Now, I am going to be doing the pour over method. I know, it's dip powder, not pour over powder, blah, blah, blah. This is what I like to do for my own nails. That way I don't have any staining or weirdness underneath my nails. Now, I know it's white. It's not going to stain, but because I do pop off these sets very quickly, I do a really quick turnaround because I film content for y'all. I don't want to get out of the habit of pouring over, so I'm doing it for everything. But if you are more comfy or if you like or prefer to dip, you go right ahead. I'm going to do 3 coats of this. One of them I'm going to show you in real time. One I'm going to speed through, and the last I'm going to do off camera. I'm doing 3 coats because with pour over, it's typically a thinner application. It's not as thick, it's not as pigmented, so I like to throw an extra dip on. But if you're doing dipping into the jar, you'll probably be fine with 2 coats, and then you can throw a coat of clear on top if that's what you want to do. I have short little nublets. I'm not overly concerned with thickness or strength. Of course, that'll depend on your natural nails. If you feel the need to build an apex on your nails, I'll go ahead and leave a video up in the eye for you to check out. Or if you're really new to dipping and you don't know what the heck I'm talking about yet, pop over to this video. I'll leave this video up in the eye. It's a very basic, beginner-friendly, step-by-step for your first dip at home. So make sure you check that one out. As mentioned, I'm just going to go ahead from nail to nail, applying my dip base, pouring over the powder, cleaning up that cuticle line so it's nice and crisp and clean. And then I'll dust off excess and move on to the next what? The next coat. Do you guys call it coat or layer? I have heard both, and I'm like, I feel like I go back and forth. Is it a coat of dip or is it a layer of dip? I don't know. Let me know down below. Anyways, what are y'all doing today for 4th of July? If you are an American, I know I have a lot of people that watch from all over the world. So if it's just your run-of-the-mill Thursday, happy Thursday. But if you're in America, if you're an American, if you're not an American, but you still like the 4th of July, what are y'all doing today? I don't really like to go anywhere on holidays because I got too paranoid. I'm like, people are out, people are drinking. I don't want to deal with the riffraff. I'd rather just stay home in my bubble. But I'm sure I'll watch some fireworks at some point. My older daughter, Beck, is up in New York. She goes there every single year to spend some time with her family up there. She's the only one of the kids that went this year. So I got Mia and Age. They're both home. I'll probably go and watch fireworks with them somewhere, and my dude and maybe his daughter. So that's pretty much what we're doing today. Low key, not really going anywhere. I mean, my neighborhood does fireworks. They all do fireworks and they all coordinate fireworks, which is the coolest thing ever. It's 360 degrees of fireworks in my driveway, which I love with my whole entire heart. And it's a damn good show too. I mean, it's not, Disney fireworks. I was just in Disney, by the way. Okay, so my dude is a Disney guy. He is a Disney adult, a Disney guy. He loves that mouse. So I have been to Disney more times in the last month than I have in my entire life. I'm kind of here for it. Like, we're having a blast. Disney is a great time. Not just Magic Kingdom, but we've gone to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot. I think Hollywood Studios so far is my favorite Disney park. But if you're a Disney fan, you'll have to let me know down below what I need to go do at Disney, because I'm still so new to this. I'm not a Disney person. I'm turning into one apparently. But if you are a Disney human, let me know down below what I need to go do at Disney. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this coat slash layer care tip powder. I'm going to remove excess speed through the second coat. I'll do the third off camera. I'm going to come back. We're going to activate, and we're going to do this ombre together with eyeshadow. So after the nails hardened, I went ahead and I did my filing and buffing, which is really nothing more than grazing around the perimeter of my nail with my file and then buffing everything nice and smooth. And if you want at that point, you can get up and wash your hands. I am lazy and I don't want to leave my nail desk when I am doing my nails, so I am just going to clean off with some alcohol. And now we're going to get into the fun stuff. So the way I do this with eyeshadow, I use gel. Matte gel top coat stains. Company's coming, I suppose. Someone just dropped a spoon. Anyways, matte eyeshadow. Matte gel top coat stains really easily, and we're going to use that to our advantage with that eyeshadow. Now, if you don't want to use any gel for this, you can totally do a tap ombre. I'll leave a video on how I do that up in the eye. But for the eyeshadow, this is what I do. I'm going to take my matte gel top coat, apply that to all of my nails, and cure for 60 seconds. It's a top coat. It does require a 60-second cure. Of course, that'll depend on your nail lamp. If you have nail lamp questions, let me know down below because I love my lamp and you do want a very specific nanometer/wattage for your nail lamps. But anyway, conversation for another day. I'm going to get the matte gel top on, cure for 60 seconds, and then we are going to jump right in. So my nails are nice and matte, and here's what we're gonna do. I like this eyeshadow brush or any kind of like tight concealer brush. You don't want something too fluffy. You're not gonna have control, especially over your little bitty nublets, if that's what you have going on in your hand like I do. And I'm just figuring out what blue I want. I think I want this lighter blue, and all I'm gonna do is press that into the free edge of the nail and kind of pack it in a little bit. That's all I'm doing is staining that matte top coat. I'm gonna plop it on there, swirl around a little bit. I don't want to go too high up because I want to make sure that I can see all three colors. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that for all of the nails. Once I have all the blue done at the free edge of the nails, and I'm not going to sit and make you watch all this in real time. I will speed through the other 4 nails. But once I have those done, I'm going to clean off my brush. I like using a color switch. It's an eyeshadow thing, but I mean, clearly I use eyeshadow only for nails. So I have a color switch that I use for nails. I'll clean off my brush, and then we'll do the same thing we're doing right here with the blue, but with the red at the cuticle line. And then I'm going to show you how to finish this up. So once I got that the way that I want it, as pigmented and as high as I want it, and this is very buildable. You can go as much as you want with the blues and the colors and the things and the stuff. I'm cleaning off my brush, as I mentioned, with my color switch, and now we're going to go in with the red. And again, same exact thing that I did with the blue, but I'm going to use the red at the cuticle line. And I'm going to leave that white in the center to look like the bomb pop. And I'm going to go ahead and do this for all of the nails. Then I'm going to walk you through how to finish this up. So I'm going to dust off any excess eyeshadow that might be on the nail very gently. I don't want to take off too much. And I know my skin is looking angry. I promise it's not my skin, it's the eyeshadow. Y'all know. And it's not going to stain, and this is not going to stain, I promise. So the first thing I'm going to do is a coat of gel base. Gel top coat on top of anything that's smooth is likely to peel after time, over time. So I'm going to put down some gel base coat first. If I wind up pulling any of that pigment off with the gel base, I'm going to wipe it on my paper towel just so I don't contaminate my gel base coat. So I recommend kind of floating this over. That way you don't pull any of that pigment. But it really didn't do a bad job. This is the HEMA-free gel base coat from Modelones. I'm going to get that over all of the nails. That way the top coat has something to grab onto and adhere to. Once I have this on, I'm going to go ahead and cure for 30 seconds. Then we're going to finish up with our gel top coat. And you don't need to use gel for this if you really don't want to. You can use regular nail polish top coat if you want, although why would you if you use gel top coat already? Anyways, I digress. Gel top coat, we're going to cure for a full minute. Then I'm going to get up and wash my hands so we're not looking a whole hot mess, and you'll see the finished look. So here is what we were looking like after top coat. I know, it's scary looking, but after I wash my hands, this is what the completed set is looking like. It is giving me all of those delicious bomb pop vibes. It's so patriotic. It's so 4th of July. I am literally obsessed. I hope you guys love this look. I hope you try it for yourselves. Thank you so much for spending some of your day with me today. I hope your 4th of July is amazing and safe and memorable and as beautiful as you are. And I will catch you in the next one. Love you. Bye.